If there's live. What is going on, peoples? Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It was nice and cool here today, but I've been super excited to hop on here and just get to visit with y'all and tell y'all about all the good. Just curious, I thought.
There are more guineas, more than just 10. Did you lose some?
Yes. So we had that big storm. Where was we? We went to the
no.
the Okie Homestead Expo.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went to the expo, and that's when we had that big storm come through, and we lost a lot of baby chicks and guineas.
A lot of them.
Yeah. So
we're lucky to still have 10.
Yes.
We about lost them today. I didn't have my video out or my camera out just because I was trying to hurry up. But Kayson said, Mom, I left the door open and they're all out. They were all on top of the pen.
Oh my gosh.
But we got them all back in there.
We're going to be moving them in with the chocolates tonight. So we're going to make the move during the night.
We're going to kind of watch them, but they say any kind of chickens, you move them at nighttime, and then if they wake up together, they're fine.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they do good. I've never worked with guineas much, but we're going to try and see what see if we can raise them. There's 10 of them, and once we get some more, start going to some more auctions and stuff, or we may hatch some out. We'll get some more.
Sherry, yes, she asked how the weather was. Well, there was some pretty rough weather a little bit south of us, but it didn't hit us. So it kind of sprinkled a little bit this morning, but that was about it.
Yeah, we got really lucky, but man, we could use some rain. Let me tell you, we need some rain bad.
Canada's in the house.
The ground's starting to crack, which luckily, the goats are going through. They're eating all the grass. I haven't had to mow anymore, but they're going through eating the grass really good. As y'all seen in the video, we're talking about moving those panels to another location to put the goats in to, have them eat some areas down, force them to eat some areas down, and get some more stuff cleaned up. But yeah, it's been a good day. We're just chopping away, getting things done little by little every day.
Yes, the kids are in bed. School starts back next week, so I usually try to. It's a little bit rougher living out here to get them to go to bed early, but I try to get them to bed around 8 to 9 o'clock every night, just to get them back in the routine of school.
Steve, good evening to you as well. Linda, hello from Iowa.
Sandra says, Mike Keller got one of the pups. Good home to go to. He didn't get one of our pups.
Got one of the pups. Yeah, Mike has got 10. Own. Yeah, Mike's got 10 puppies.
Yeah, they're trying to sell some pups.
Yeah. Ours, we've been very fortunate. All of them went to other YouTube channels, and there is 2 more that may be going to YouTube channels. But I was hoping all of them would go. But one of the girls is going to be going to a officer. So, Debbie Brown, hello, how are you?
Hey, Debbie. Nora says, hopefully we'll be able to meet you guys in Alabama. Will the kids be able to be with you? Yes, for sure. We will have the girls in Kayson. We're still not 100% on Leighton because he's in junior high now. So I guess they call it junior high.
I'm not for sure. He's in school ball now.
Yeah, he's in middle school. So being in 6th grade, if you don't come to practice or games, you don't play.
Yeah.
So
hello from the Philippines.
Into any of the sports, he just loves sports in general, and he's the one that we talked to him, and he kind of said that he wanted to stay here.
Yeah, he chose.
So I mean that's the responsible thing to do. I was pretty proud of him being in sports myself.
Hello from Arizona. Feeling better, Stephanie?
We'll see when it gets there. Yep, I'm doing 100% better.
Hello,
It's been really nice outside yesterday and today.
Vicky. Hello from North Texas. It's been very hot here as well. It was hot today, but it wasn't as hot as it has been. I can't wait until it starts cooling down, but those days are coming. We, as many of y'all know, I know we talked about in the video. I don't think I've released it, but the night I pinned up Carly, I told everybody she had a doctor's appointment on the 8th, and we took her for her surgery, and everything went well. Um, so while I was worried about her being pregnant or whatever before we had her fixed, and the vet said everything looked good, but she's taking it really hard right now. So we're having to keep her on some pain meds. She's real. Her face is swollen, so we're keeping a really good eye on her. But other than that, she looks really good.
And she's doing okay. She's just undergoing the surgery that she went through. We're at the end of winter now, raining here today. Yeah, we're coming into a lot of raining season too. Every year, September and October usually is rainy.
Robert Butler, thank you so much for hopping in here. We said 113 today. Wow, that is crazy.
When I went to school in 7th and 8th and 9th grade, it was called junior high. Now it's middle school. Yeah, I think sometimes they call it junior high, but I think you're right. It's because he's in 6th grade. And last year, 5th grade they called it middle school too. So he moved up to middle school. So I think 5th and 6th, I don't know. We just call it what it is. British Columbia.
Man, we got people from all over the world. It's so amazing.
Hey,
so amazing to just push a button and have all your friends right here close. That's amazing. Hello from Illinois.
Debbie says, I want a new baby goat, but I have no place for it.
I know. They're so precious.
Hey, cuddle up to them kitty cats.
Yeah. The garden's doing really good. We're still getting some tomatoes, and we've already harvested the potatoes. The corn didn't do so well, but we're still getting a few things here and there. So we're going to keep on at it until the end of it quits putting out.
School's already started here in Southern Illinois. And then
Arkansas.
Well, where'd it go?
Had a tornado here Monday in East Tennessee. Oh, wow. Hopefully everybody's okay.
The kids here in Barnesdall, they go to school Monday through Thursday. There's a few smaller schools that do that around here. They actually, they don't have to go through that Friday. But that was more of like a budget cut type thing, I believe.
Doris has been a member for 8 months. Thank you for being you. And thank y'all so much for being members. We have posted some videos in this week and some last week. And actually, I post this earlier today, but I got to post another one right now. This was us when we went on vacation. And we went and this was when we first got to the hotel.
Bloom said, I've been watching you guys since day one. I'm usually a silent subscriber, staying out of trouble. Laugh aloud. Has Mama Goat started feeding the 2 babies, or are you still bottle feeding them? Yeah, so they are actually feeding now. We don't have to bottle feed. Luckily, we didn't bottle feed them very long, maybe 2 or 3 days. Yeah. And Mama took them right back. I guess they got enough of that milk in them to when they poop. You know, that's how the moms tell which babies are which or if they're theirs. And so they're actually doing good.
We, like I said, we really got lucky on that because Mama did read some comments saying, you know, she wasn't rejecting them, but, you know, we showed them for a while there, and then we watched them even longer when we moved them pens. and even
love Sierra.
that evening they rejected them in between. But luckily, she just took the black and white goat yesterday. She took the
That was
brown one
my
first.
favorite one. Yeah.
She took the brown one first. So
And the brown one's the biggest out of all of them. It's
Yeah.
always been the biggest.
So I was hoping it'd work. With it being her milk, her smell. Maybe they just got drinked off of Mama G, and she smelt that. So I don't know.
How's Teacup doing? Teacup's doing really good. She's still small,
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess that's part of being a Nigerian dwarf, as they stay small. But she's doing good. How are things going with the turtles? Is there going to be any turtle soup? Well,
if I ever get my stomach back right, possibly. But right now, I'm scared to eat anything, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping that stomach is start getting better. I'm going to go back to the doctor the 14th and see what's going on. They're going to do one of those scope deals and find out what actually is going on there.
how's Ed?
Ed's doing good.
Good.
Actually, I forgot to send him a message. It's a little bit early for him, but for us to be on, so he would know. But
I have an aunt that loves goats, and my grandpa did too when he was alive. They're awesome animals. They are super fun. They are. Babies go downhill fast, not eating, so it's good you bottle fed them for a little bit.
yeah, it was scary. It was a lot of work, but it's part of it. I mean, we'll go ahead and let y'all know that Mama G did lose one.
I didn't know if we were just gonna talk
Yeah.
about it yet. I think that video is tomorrow.
Yeah, it was. Don't know what happened. The baby was eating well. Is up running around well, and
When it passed, its belly was full.
yeah,
Like, it was
it's full. It's weird, but we noticed the last couple of days that Mama G, probably the last day, we noticed Mama G was leaving the baby in a different area where she had the other one. So the mama started rejecting, and once we seen that the goat wasn't doing good, we tried to give it some medicine. The medicine didn't work. It worked perfect on Cinnamon's babies and or baby, but it didn't work there. Hello,
Was
Donna
that
from
the
Alabama.
smallest one? Her babies were all pretty much the same. I think the smallest one was the brown and white one, though.
Yeah.
So no, it was one of the. They were all about. I don't know. Someone asked. Let me find it before you. I've been trying to get information about the puppies. How do I do that, please?
Just send us an email at eddyfamilyfarm.com or at Gmail. I'm sorry, eddyfamilyfarm at
I
Gmail.
was about to change that. eddyfamilyfarm@gmail.com.
How is Wilbur doing?
Wilbur is really good. I love him.
He is. I think he might end up being a cowboy.
For me.
Yeah, I was actually in the yard yesterday, and I was feeding treats to the chickens and cowboy and not the goats yet, because once the goats come up, nobody's getting treats. But the Wilbur comes up and he gets a couple little treats, and I pet him, so he's going to be fun. He is.
I think, cut you off on how Ed's doing. Too sad to say I was upset with that mama that was rejecting 2 out of 3 would be an understatement. Brandon, I was coaching from Kansas when you were putting that pumping set together.
Yeah, I was trying. I'd never done one of those, and I bought that when Cinnamon was having problems with that little one she had, because we tried to milk. I'm just not a milker. We'll probably need to get a stand, but hopefully we don't have to do that very often. But with as many goats as we have, we probably need to go ahead and get one and have a good setup, because, obviously, we will have to take care of some. That's just part of goat life, raising goats. And some of them, there's nothing you can do. But yes, Ed is I sent him a message, let him know we was live, but to let y'all know, the Ed is scheduled to go to the doctor, get some more tests, and we just need to keep him in our prayers. Same thing with me. Instead, our family keep us in our prayers. Uh, I'm just everybody that needs prayers, lift them up. God's an amazing God. He knows what's going on with each and every one of us, and He's got a plan. So,
Any news on the house? That there's really no new news, but if you haven't seen like what they've done, they've already put the dirt pad down. It's already done, and then they came in and finished off the rock for the road to the house. But besides that, that's all they're doing. We're waiting to, I think, get this house finished up the road, and then they're going to bid out, or you said something about they're already bidding out, trying to find contractors for like the concrete and plumbing or whatever.
yeah.
So that's all the news we got. Not much.
Cinderella's doing awesome. She's we actually put her back out. No, she's in with the babies. I like to keep her close. Our goats are they found the fence way over here, so we're in the process of trying to get some more panels. We're going to use the panels we got to finish this fence line. The people that own the land on the other side isn't going to work with us putting up another fence, so we're going to basically come this way on this side of I think we talked about in the video, but this side of the trees on our property and put panels all the way down to the end. But I'm going to leave the property fence there just because if you move the property fence, that's a big legal deal. So we're going to leave that.
Dean says, my daughter says she's put an order in for a goat for you to bring to Alabama, and I would bring it here. Don't pay her any attention, not hauling a goat in my camper.
Man, we may have to, but time then we may have more than we can do. Actually, I mean these goats here are I think all of them, but one will get rid of these. We do have some goats out there right now that are ready to go to new homes. So if y'all live close or anything like that, interested, definitely reach out to me, and I'd love to fix y'all up with it before we start putting out social media or taking to the auctions.
How's the smaller shaped panels working out?
The new panels are working out wonderful.
We just got to get them in a different area.
Yeah, get them in a different area. Now, those 36-inch panels I had, I wished I would have bought the big ones, but I had something else thinking in my mind that was going to run it. We're going to put the electric fence up like we got, which we went back and bought us another charger that actually has
electric.
This one, the one that we did have had 0.13 joules. The one we just bought has 3.5 joules, and it is really, really hot. And how we can tell is you can probably ask Braylee about that.
She got it this morning.
She got it this morning. They went out there, was sneaking into the goat pen, and they didn't turn it off, but we told them not to go out there, which she's okay, but I can promise you she probably won't do that again.
Do we hoof trim the goats?
No, we have not started that yet. I know the ones we got from Maria them, they have been hoof trimmed, and we're going to build a table to run the goats up on. We're actually getting ready to start working our goats. We got to ear tag, vaccine, worm them, and then turn them out. That way we like to keep track of mama's babies, how many babies she had, what colors they are, and stuff like that. And I think if we get it to what like we want it on the computer, I even want to take a picture of the baby and stick it with mama or something like that, or even take a picture of the baby and put it in a notebook. I just like keeping track of that.
Neil says, with the way things work out when you go away anywhere, they're probably waiting for you to go to Alabama.
Oh, I know, right?
Any plans on different animals in the future? I think I'd like to have another donkey, just a regular miniature donkey again. But really, we're not looking for anything. It's just if we see it and we think we can do it, then we'll get it.
Stephanie here says, "Can everyone please pray for my surgery next Friday at the medical center at 11:30?" We will definitely do that, Stephanie,
Arizona.
and we will definitely lift you up in our prayers. Hello from
Hillbilly Meadows. I was just reading down here. Homestead. Love the channel. Kids are so adorable. We will be wanting goats in the future.
That's awesome.
Very nice. Hey, Brooke.
I really enjoy him to a certain extent. You know, sometimes they get on my nerves, but you know, they're just so fun to watch, especially when they're babies jumping around and stuff. It's amazing. It really is. And as y'all see, if y'all watch our reels on Facebook, we got some baby chicks. Kayson, well, we got them, but Kayson keeps an eye on them things, in which I forgot to post that today, too. Go ahead and read them and let me get this posted.
Ponies are looking so healthy since y'all got them. Yeah, the ponies are looking really good, and I kind of explained that in my video today. Is that they're getting their own, like they're becoming their own animal. They're learning the farm and everything, and like the goats will be, it's feeding time or something. The goats will be trying to get to their feet or whatever, and they'll kind of kick just like that. I'm like, just enough to tell them, hey, get out of the way, but they won't, like, it wouldn't hurt me, Braylee, it wouldn't hurt none of us if it kicked us. So they're kind of learning to be gentle, but take care of your own too. One of our boys learned the hard way. We used the bathroom on the electric fence. Was scared to even get near it for years after that.
I've done that before. My cousin set me up on that one. He told me to pee on the electric fence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hurts.
What is it like? Run the stream?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
Captain Kayson doesn't just keep an eye on those chickens. He set up camp to watch the new chicks.
And y'all see that then. He literally, I come around the pen and he's got his chair there. And I'm like, this boy just sits there. And, but if we get to looking for him, if he gets quiet, all we know, we just go over here in the chicken yard and we are good.
That, yeah, Kayson's the chicken man. Eric says if Kayson is taking care of the chicks, they'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that worries us right now was, last week was really, really hot. And it's hard to keep, make sure, obviously if you give them all water and stuff, they do really good. But sometimes it just, I don't know, the heat just gets them sometimes. But we're trying to get some misters. I want to get some misters and put them throughout the trees for the goats, just to see if they will, go through.
I know it's way out of our budget, but at Silver Dollar City, because it's hot or whatever, they have those big fans that have the misters on them. Those were nice, but that's a lot of electric run too. So there's no way we could do those. But they were nice. Oh, Steph, I felt so bad for Cinnamon when he locked her up to clean up the chicken coop for him.
Yeah, that's just him. He loves that goat, and
he thought he was doing a good thing.
And we had to explain to him, Bubba, that's the goat. So the goats will sometimes, there for a while, they would eat and they do still. Mm-hmm. They will come over and eat the chicken feed. That's the reason why we try to feed them all at once, especially when they're out. Yeah. So in his ideal, the turkey, we had two turkeys and we lost one of them, and the other one ended up getting out. It's out there with the black silkies. We see it from time to time, but what happened is that back door come down on the back of the chicken coop. I'm sure somebody was trying to check and see if there's eggs in there, and the turkey flew out. But that's part of it. He's learning, and but he didn't put that goat in there to be mean. I can promise you, he was thinking he was doing a good deed.
Have you built anything to put Fred in? That's what we were doing. We was actually going to put Fred in this pen, but I don't know if
it's not big enough. But so,
and he'll probably just jump it.
I think what we're going to do, I was going to bring him up to feed him out, but I've got a person that's going to go in halves with me with the cow or with Fred, and we agreed we're just going to load it up and take it. It's been on open field since day one, so that's the way we're going to leave it.
Neil says, I've heard that chickens lose heat through their feet, and someone suggested having a little paddling tray for them. No idea if that's true or not, or if it'll work.
Paddling tray?
Just like a tray with water.
Oh, okay.
So they don't get hot. Will you be milking your goats daily and selling milk or making soap or cheese?
Not at this time, but I have thought about, maybe the milk later on and maybe cheese. The goats that we got aren't really milk goats. We do have some that are milk goats, but we'll just kind of play it by ear.
What's Stephanie's page name? I am the life. Life on the Eddy Family Farm, not the. But I am the life.
Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Can you post it there? Or
yeah,
you on the
yeah
right?
No, I can do it right here.
Okay.
Bada bing, bada bing, bing.
Really enjoyed the family videos. Well, thank you, Kimberly. Hello, Cindy. Brandon, you are missing a lot of questions. Well, I'm trying.
Not on YouTube.
Maybe you could give Kayson a phone camera to make some videos of watching him and his chickens. He's really focused young feller. You might get him some good video and reels. Yeah, that's the deal. Is usually when we're editing, he always come up. You ready to film? You ready to film? You ready to video? And he would probably make a bunch of them. But if I could make it to where they only had phone camera, possibly. But they like to get on. I guess we could turn the internet off. Did it pin?
No, I have to log into Eddy Family Farm. Here, I got it right here.
Hello from Minnesota. Love your videos. Thank you for sharing your family's life with us. Scott, well, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it.
There we go. I pinned my name, or you can just click on me right there. I forgot that I was on my channel and not his. Brandon sent you an email of the mother load of potatoes will be pulled up today. That was Dean.
All right. Hey, there's Sherman. How are you doing tonight, buddy?
Have you named the chocolate rooster yet? If not, how about calling it Hershey's? Run it by Captain Kayson as he's the chicken master.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I will. I'll ask him tomorrow because he'll be up early. Well, I don't know if he'll be up. He was up early yesterday. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Watching from southeast Pennsylvania. Love watching you and your family. The kids are great with the animals. Prayers. Thank you so much.
We made some, or Kayson named a couple goats today too. If that was in my video, but it was a black one that looks just like Mama G, and he named her Minnie for like Minnie Mouse because I guess because the black ears on Minnie and being a black goat. And then one of the really pretty ones that kind of looked like Angel, the brown and white one, named it Daisy, off of Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse.
Daisy. Well, hello from Alabama. Hello
You
from
put a
Bells,
parental control
Tennessee.
on the phone.
Yeah.
Do we eat our eggs? Yes, every so often when I do cook eggs, I can just run out there and grab them. But most of them, we just let the chickens try to hatch out.
And the reason why is we don't have a refrigerator in the RV right now. We had a small one, but it's hard to keep everything in it. So most of the time, we just let the mama hatch them out. And the reason why we went to that is because we leave them out there, but we got a bad egg one day, and that kind of broke us of that. So if we gather them, we'll bring them all in and put them in the ice box. But we have an ice box in the shed, so hopefully once we get this tiny cabin or tiny home done here, we will we'll move them in here.
Linda says, I can actually watch all your live tonight. I don't have to work in the morning. Happy.
Well, awesome. Did you get your shirts in? No, we have not, but I sent in the final proofs of what we're going to get. The hats are locked in. The hats will probably go up on the website tomorrow, once we release these, everything's going to be released September 1st. But once we launch them, we're going to do the pre-order, and then after the pre-order, we're just going to order a few after that. That way, we're just not stuck with a lot of inventory.
Have you thought about water glassing your eggs? They keep for 18 months. Yeah, I've like checking the eggs and stuff through water and stuff. I know how to do that now. Hey, Akanuki home. The Nigerian dwarf goats and the miniature Nubians are dairy breeds, but you would have to train them for milking. Yeah, that's what I think you said something about them not being for milking.
Yeah.
What he meant was we're not milking them right now.
Yeah.
We know they are.
We would have
milking
to
goats.
Train them because the ones like we got from Daniel, they have bigger bags.
Yeah.
Now Cinnamon's that's what they did with hers milk.
Yeah, she actually, you could tell by her bag.
Jimmy.
Hey, Brandon, I'm from Arkansas. I watch you all the time on all 3 channels you have. I'm looking forward to when y'all come to Arkansas.
Awesome, Arkansas. I'm hoping. We are connected. We're scheduled to meet a channel in Mississippi. We're trying to work on Arkansas and Louisiana. Hopefully, we can confirm them. If we can't, we're just going to go straight to Mississippi, straight into Alabama, and go from there.
Definitely glad you're feeling better. Me too. It was rough. It was more that I was more tired, I think, than anything. And I just had to kind of stay curled up in a ball. Did you learn the egg thing from Dutch? I don't really know where I learned that from.
One egg thing.
Like, you put it in a glass of water, if it floats,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is Wilbur
tame
yet?
in Spiro, Oklahoma, and see us. Wilbur is, he's pretty tame, but he was tame when we got him from Marie and William. It's just transporting him to somewhere new. He kind of ran off and stuff and had to kind of retrain himself that he can come up to food and stuff. So I think he pretty much is. How was vacation? It was a lot of fun.
We had a wonderful time. Hello from Ohio. Yeah, it was amazing. Still, we've got I've got so much video footage to go through, and eventually, we'll put parts of the video footage on the main channel, but you can't put too much of the kids stuff because YouTube don't like that. So obviously we put bits and pieces. We really enjoyed it. Yes. Mississippi. Honestly, I don't even know what town it is. I'll get all that information before we actually leave. But I know Jacksonville, maybe. I know living life, loving. I know. Hopefully, we can get set up in Texas. Um, we're really thinking about trying to have a small meetup, but I haven't got anything in stone yet because it's so much to do one of those, and there's so many events going. You know, the Okie Homestead Expo's coming up March 22nd and 23rd, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And we got to meet so many of y'all at the Okie Homestead Expo. It was awesome. Explain the water egg thing.
Well, I'm not a pro at it, so don't, you might read up on it, whatever. But what I kind of heard was you get a glass of water and you put your egg in it. Well, when it sinks, if it lays on its side, it's still fresh. But if it's kind of goes up and down, you don't eat that egg. So that's what I learned. Total count of animals on the farm, a lot.
I know there's 50. No, there's 60 goats now with the baby counting the babies. 3 llamas, 2 miniature ponies, and a bunch of chickens.
I think if it's up and down though, the egg, if it's kind of standing straight, but it's still at sinking, like it's still at the bottom of the glass, it's not as fresh, but it's still, like you can still eat it, but obviously when it floats, it's not good at all. So that's what, yeah.
No, Tabitha is from Southbridge, Massachusetts. I can't ever say that state. I've never been able to say that.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts. Love your entire family, and please be safe out there. Back to blue. We will definitely be safe for sure. Hello, Stephanie and Brandon from West Virginia. We love y'all.
Hey, y'all from Arizona. Love watching all your adventures with the kids and the animals. The kids are awesome with the 4-legged babies. Bless y'all and keep up the good work with all the critters. Thank you.
Gail's watching from New York. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here.
Water glassing is to preserve the eggs. So no, I don't know. I didn't know about the keeping the eggs like that. I missed something. When did you folks get the pig and what's the name? Its name is Wilbur, and we got it from Marie and William a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Wilbur.
So glad you enjoyed your vacation. Really enjoy all your videos, and I hate when it does that.
Does what?
It scrolls.
It gets moving too fast.
Thank you for sharing your life on the farm. Love your video. Love your family. Take care, and God bless you all. Thanks, Lisa. There's a wildfire and power outages in Hawaii. Yeah, in Maui. Was that what it was called? What?
Maui, yeah.
We was talking about earlier.
Watching from Kentucky. How are y'all doing? We are doing wonderful, Samantha. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Phyllis, I love your videos from Virginia. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much for coming in here. I love Wilbur's colors. Yeah, he is pretty. That's what kind of attracted us to it.
Brandon, we could be distant cousins. I'm Choctaw, and as I'm sure you know, we used to be one tribe. I'm also a retired police officer.
Oh,
I
really?
worked at the city of Dallas.
Wow. How long you been retired from Dallas?
Yeah,
Oh, you already read that. Okay.
we kind of went over the whole egg thing now. 113 here.
Turn this down.
Yeah, Maui was just on the news on TV. Yeah. That's what I thought. Hey guys, love you, and finally caught another live. Yep.
Yeah, it kind of echoes in here now since we actually finished the sheetrock. I did try to do some tape and bedding, and it didn't turn out too well. So,
Oh, it did. You just
well,
gotta
no, I've got to take that out because there was little lumps, or I didn't get the tape straight, and I put putty over it. So now you can see there. So I got to take that putty out and sand it down, and yeah, I messed up. But I think I'm just going to see if I can find somebody come and do it.
Melanie says this is her first live and it's fun.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining.
How are you doing? Not working anymore.
I have my days. I mean, I will say I work harder and more on the farm than I did at my full-time job. It was just a different type of work. Um, but there's days that I really, really miss it. There's days that I think about, wanting to go back and reserve. Um, it kind of flip-flops back and forth, but I don't know. I'm just taking day by day.
The kids start back next Thursday, so they still have about a week. But they are getting the routine of sleeping and stuff, so my husband became a police officer at 57. He was a reserve officer but passed before he got to full-time position. He was a bailiff and a motorcycle officer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat. All right. I don't see why you couldn't let Carly have a litter of her own. Why didn't you get both of them females fixed? Carly would have been a mom. Poor baby. So one of the reasons is obviously Carly has a foot that is messed up that happened at birth, and we just didn't. She already had that going on, and we just did not want her to have a litter and put her through that. Now, Dixie, we eventually wanted to get some pups from Dixie, but here's the deal: we didn't even realize she was having babies until 2 days before she had babies. And we do want to get a pup from her, but we're probably not going to do it this time. We're going to wait for about a year down the road, and she'll probably have one more litter of puppies, and she will be done.
Stephanie and the kids need you home safe with them, and so does Cowboy.
Yeah, old Cowboy. He's my hand.
Move that mouse, please. Love your chair, Brandon, with the Eddy Family Farm on it. So sweet.
I know Peggy sent this to us.
We got 2 Eddy Family Farms.
Yeah. Brandon, you should build a slope roof on a chicken pen to keep the goats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then probably not have, it'll probably be wood on top next time, not fencing.
That was the deal with the other pens. That's the reason why I built them so high, because I didn't want the goats to jump on it. And I was going to do this one this way, but I was like, you know what? Let's try it. And sure enough, they did. They got up there. So we'll definitely change it next go around.
Upstate Solar and Real Estate says you guys are so close to 50,000. I'm so excited for you.
I know. I can't wait. We're getting there. We are getting there. That's one of the. That's been a big goal for a year. Which if you told me this time a year ago that we'd be this close. I wouldn't have believed it. But we've been very blessed by each and every one of y'all following our family, and just I don't know, it's just amazing.
Do the kids take the bus or school, or do we take them to the school? It's kind of both, because if I have stuff to do in town, because the kids always want to ride to school. Now, well, Kayson likes riding the bus, but so some of them like riding the bus, some of them like riding with me, and if I have anything going on in town or need to go to the store that day or anything like that, I'll just take them to school that morning and just do my errands early that morning. So it's kind of both, I guess.
The home, we're still waiting for the next process. And they said they'd contact us and let us know if they get it bidded out. We haven't heard nothing yet.
Dean said, Stephanie, it looked just like a baby was kicking in that mama's belly on your video today.
Oh yeah,
so
I haven't got to look any comments tonight. If y'all watch that video, is that what y'all see, or because it really, to me, it looked like it as well.
Yeah. So I was kind of watching though, sitting there watching to see if maybe, because flies are starting to get bad again. Like it kind of paused and stopped, but they're starting to get bad again. So like it's time to fly spray them again. But I don't know. That really looked like a baby inside the belly, which I mean, she is said to be pregnant. Kevin says I had to chime in just for you to say Massachusetts again. Hello from Norwood, Mass, just south of Boston. Retired in January after. Oh, you're supposed to be reading this.
I know, but I see that M word there.
As a police officer, love your channel. What are you doing to me?
Love your channel.
Respect and admire y'all.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Yeah. I've seen that word.
Usually,
if I'm down here, it's like, hey, read that in there. Because there's some of them I just can't say. Cindy, you're not late. You're just on time.
Candy. That's who I was just talking about. So many possibilities for chicken coops and pens. When you are ready, you will know just what will work.
Why does Carly not have a cone shape to keep her from licking her surgery? I thought that would need it for so I asked the vet about that, and she said she did not need it. So she gave us some pain meds, and I actually looked at the incision. They said that the stitches would go away, and I will say,
dissolvable ones.
Yeah, dissolvable. I will say when my video comes out tomorrow, you'll see that her face today was really swollen. She was really slow getting around, and she's a little bit better tonight, but yeah, she's still hurting.
No, truly amazing. It most definitely did look like a baby moving inside.
Well, we will see.
Candy's been a member for 14 months. I love watching Kayson and Leighton with the turtles. Kayson is not scared of them. My cowboy, Kayson.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the other day we had that big turtle. Oh my gosh, that was the hugest turtle I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. And Addison actually goes out to check on the goats the other morning, and she almost stepped on it. Leighton had to tell her. But man, that was a big one.
Have y'all been having any bad storms over y'all's way? We had a little bit of one a couple nights ago, but it wasn't like super, super bad. The wind was pretty high, like the Sunday, Monday-ish, but no, not really. Turtles carry salmonella.
Yeah, we've heard that. Yes. If her face is swollen, she must have had a reaction to the anesthesia.
Yeah, she could have. I did when I was pregnant with Leighton. Well, not when I was pregnant. When I had Leighton, they had me, like, after I had him and everything, they had me on an oxygen deal and everything. And it was the anesthesia that I blew up. Like, my whole face, body, all of it was humongous. Like, I came out of there after having him bigger than when I went in.
Thank you, Cindy.
Ginger, always late, or late is better than ever. That was a trainee teenage mutant ninja turtle. As a retired vet tech, give Carly pain meds regardless. If you think she looks like she's in pain, it will help her relax.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we gave her one earlier.
Casey, did Brandon, did you and your youngest son, find out what was getting in the chicken pens eating eggs? No, we never did. Nothing ever come back. So I don't know what dug a little hole like that. I'm not for sure. I just let him use his imagination, but possibly a possum, I guess. I don't know.
Gail said, we had 4 tornadoes touch down near where I live. Lots of damage. We got the heavy rain and wind, thank God, as I live in a mobile home. Can't go in a basement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Glad you're okay.
I hope you both have an amazing night. I'm going to hit the sheets. I have a lot of work at 6 a.m. Have a blessed evening. All right. Good night, Tabitha.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining.
The snake will make that hole.
Oh, that's a bit, boy. If that's a snake, that's a big old hole.
Guy says, yes, Cindy. I normally smash the like button, but tonight I didn't. Don't know why.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for smashing the like button and sharing. Y'all really don't know how much that helps once y'all share it. It sends out to other people. Usually we can tell when it's, especially on a video, if it's been shared more, it actually show us, how many times it's been shared or how many watched it. So that's one of the things, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, that it shows us that the analytics of, how many people watch and how long they watch, boys, girls, the age, and it's pretty cool. They keep, it just shows you the, what do you call it? The graph.
Living Life Loving says, I wish I was a fly on Kayson's shirt. I would love to see what he talks about while planning his activities. It's funny you say that. It reminded me of the other day when Brooke and Cody was here, remember?
Uh-huh.
Cody is their uncle, and he was just going around acting like he was like roping the kids and stuff. And Kayson just sitting on our basketball goal is laid down right now just because how windy it is and stuff. Well, he was just sitting there on the basketball goal, just watching from a distance, and he just is laughing his hardest. And I kind of nudged Brandon. I was like, "Watch Kayson." And
I wish it just so his laugh is so, even today in the reel.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to get you to turn around and get his laugh.
No, I did.
And it's just that's so precious.
Yeah.
He's just precious.
I missed a few videos as some way I lost Facebook and couldn't get you on Facebook, but some way tonight I was able to. Well, I was glad tonight you got to.
Yeah, because and we tell this everybody on the Facebook side is if you want to stay up to date, like with the live with us, everything we share on YouTube is up to date. Now Facebook's a little behind because when we do go on vacation or do we go to another YouTube channel or something, that has to be behind because we can actually post them before we leave, and then we really like posting all of them. So when we do go on a trip, we get to take a little break as well.
Christina said, "Hey y'all from Ozark, Missouri."
Ozark, Missouri. That's where we was at this.
We was in the Ozark Mountains.
Yeah, we was in the Ozark Mountains.
I love the way Kayson problem solves. I'm going to miss his antics when school starts.
Oh, I know. He's gonna be. I bet you. He'll be up and around early, checking him out.
Yep, he'll have them all fed and watered and everything by breakfast. If the eggs are close to the fence, a raccoon can reach in and grab them. We learned the hard way how vicious they can be. We only use hardware cloth more because it's so small.
Huh. Hello from Tennessee, Amarillo, Texas. Rosie, thank you so much for hopping on here. Is this the one you just read?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Kayson, there's no telling what he thinks about out there because, like I said, today he is wanting to show me these baby chicks. So we go around. I'm going to the back. I thought that's where the baby chicks was. We just looked at them yesterday, and he was like, "No, come around here. They're in around front." And he's got his chair there, so he'd been sitting there watching them all afternoon.
Why do both of you show the same videos?
And they're not the same videos.
No, because I record mine by myself usually or with the kids. Sometimes Brandon's in some of them, but
I mean, the same animals are sometimes, like the Carly getting having surgery and stuff. Yeah, we both talk about some of the same stuff, but they're not the same videos.
How's the swimming pool working with the llamas? Socks is really liking hers still. The other ones still haven't got in it. Now, I don't know. I've tried spraying them and stuff, but there's not really into it, I guess. Ginger said, we had 3 tornadoes here in central New York. 2 were within 5 miles or so from me. Glad they passed me by. The big one was up north and was about 150 miles per hour. It tore up a ski resort really bad.
Oh, wow. Gail, yes, you can comment on YouTube. It's a lot easier for us to respond back to the ones on YouTube because Facebook is so hard. Comment and then it throws all your comments back up. It's Facebook, you got one area you can go to and you can answer them.
I'd like to see his teacher's reaction to Kayson as he has changed so much in the last few months even.
I know, it's going to be amazing. Which teachers he got?
He has Miss Swinson.
I don't know her.
She used to be a different name, but she got married a couple of years ago. She had Addison. She's actually, Aunt Sherry.
Yeah.
It's her best friend.
Okay.
She's kind of in the loop of our family.
Yeah. Socks, actually, the other day, we actually seen Socks. Did we post that reel yet? I think I posted the reel of Socks actually laying down in a swimming pool. Hello from Virginia. Hello from Washington, Western Washington.
Dean says 63% of my viewers are 25 to 34-year-old. Can't imagine that age of wanting to watch this old man.
I haven't looked at mine in a while.
Jeff's videos are more about the kids and animals. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Bloomin'. You have a good night. How many eggs hatched? There was 3 in Stephanie's video.
There was still 3. So there was 7 eggs in there. I know one video. Leighton said, or Kayson said there was like 20.
I was like, I don't think it was in my video.
Yeah, it was in a reel. I know he said there was like 20 one day. I just took his word at it. And the other day we looked in there and there's like 7 or 8. Yeah. No, and that's the deal. Is I know
night, Melissa.
A lot of people, at the very beginning started saying, there's the same videos, and it's not the same. Each video we do is completely different, but we have so many of y'all that just enjoy the farm, so we just show what we show.
I said goodnight to her.
Okay.
Yeah. Next time you're in Amarillo, Texas, stop by Big Texan for a great steak.
Big
That
Texas.
sounds pretty good.
That's,
I tell Brandon, because when we're together, like for a date night or something, I mean, we usually will go to a steakhouse or something, just because, it's a date night. You're only by yourself. You want to have something nice to eat, and just steak is just very nice. I don't know, but steak is good and I'll eat it. I mean, it is good, but I would rather have me some chicken. I am a chicken person. Braylee's gonna be running the channel soon.
yeah, she's something else.
Brenda says, Brandon, Stephanie, I can see how much the children or the kids have changed when you first moved out there. I saw one clip you put on Brandon. Oh, probably that funny one.
Yeah.
Good night, all. Okay. How close to Dell City? That's up in Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
isn't it, over there?
we're probably about 2 hours from Dell City.
Good night, Mark.
Good night. Good night, Mark. Good night. There's Peggy.
Did y'all get the storms this week? No.
No. Yeah, well, I guess we did one morning. We slept right through them.
Oh, yeah, when we got home.
But we
Sunday.
didn't get much rain or anything.
Well, my cell's going to die, and been a busy day today, and got up early doctor's appointment, so going to say goodnight. God bless you folks. Stay safe with all the crazy weather. Good night, Gail.
Gail, you have a wonderful night.
Yes, you did post the video of socks.
Yeah, cool. That's my favorite. And
good night, Samantha.
That's there's so many funny things the animals do, and we get video clips, and some of them don't even make it to the video, because I'm like, we had the llamas in there last week or the last video, but there's some days that I'm just like, you know what, this is my life, this is what we record, and we hope y'all enjoy it. But if not, we're just living our life, and we're bringing y'all along, and for the most part everybody likes it, but you're always going to have some that's going to have dislikes, or they're just going to have their opinion, but you're not going to make everybody happy. Yolanda's
36th wedding anniversary was yesterday.
Well, happy anniversary.
You need to make Kayson's chicken on the head challenge a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Scroll back down. Or I guess I can scroll back down. Do you have an estimated time when your house will be complete? No. Cinderella is my favorite of your animals. She is a hoot. She's so rotten. She's growing up too.
She did make a t-shirt, just to let y'all know.
She did?
Yep. You didn't see it?
I don't think so. Maybe I did. I forget very often. Ohio, Julie and Andy. Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I really like that one. I actually really do. They all look real.
Yeah.
I want to do mine. Or maybe we need to change that to Life on the Gummy Farm. That can be mine.
Peggy said,
now we have to start worrying about hurricanes. Ugh.
Yeah, well, that ain't no fun. Every channel has their trolls. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing Braylee. She is growing fast. Just precious. Love the family. Have you been anywhere in Canada? You should come to Alberta.
I've never been out of the United States.
Kayson, all his ideas for the creators and his traps he thinks up. Bless his little heart.
I know, he's so sweet.
Do y'all use any livestock tracking apps for vaccines or breeding? No, we don't use any.
Courtney said, "Hello, Eddy family. Love your videos of the farm." Well, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Hey, Alan, how are you? Peggy, do you? Oh, you already answered that.
Where do we get our shirts?
We get our shirts.
River City.
River City. And oh man, man.
Nope.
She said no. I have to mind.
We gotta give a little.
That probably.
Hey, y'all heard him. He has to mind.
No.
Right?
No.
He said that.
Hopefully, in the next couple days, we're going to release the shirts. I've got to get all the final proofs back from our shirt company, and then we will release them.
Okay, you can show it. Only because it's almost.
It's almost here.
Yeah, they're gonna.
How many people?
It's my favorite.
This is
I
my
just
favorite
now seen
too.
it my first time.
This is my favorite too. What do y'all think about that shirt?
Do straight, like this way.
Can y'all see it very well?
The words are their names. I know it's kind of blurry.
Yeah, it's blurry, but yeah, that's it. Let's see what the comments are. Who would actually purchase one of those shirts?
Oh, we're not raising our hands.
Love it, love it, love it. I hope so.
I will get one.
Yeah, so most of the time when we get shirts, there's always one that I really, really love. Like this is the one I really loved on the last order. The order before that, this was the one I really loved. And this year, there's actually two that I really, really love. And we'll see.
Love it.
Yes, prayers from Mal.
Oh, Maui.
Maui.
I'm so sorry if the fires have destroyed the island and chased the people into the beaches.
That's crazy. I would say that a lot of people likes it. Well, and that's the deal is we'll probably do it.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was a joke. We'll probably do it. What were you saying?
I don't remember what I was saying. Love that shirt design. Oh, we like I said, the last time we did a did we do a we did a pre-order on the hoodies. Which would make better sense if we did hoodies this year because we're fixing to go into
winter. I would do more.
I don't we'll have to talk to them because that'll be a while to set up. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe if they still do this, if you want to do the same design.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. What happened to the traps to save the chickens?
Well, he's put them away for now. He got a little carried away out there. He had traps everywhere. It looked kind of a mess. So we ended up putting everything up, and he did another one over here with a sack he was going to throw over the predators, but I think it ended up blowing away.
I live in the Mojave Desert.
I will check that channel out.
Hillbilly Meadows Homestead. What did you do with the big turtle with the tail?
I'll let him just go on. I'll let him live his life. There was a lot of people saying, get rid of him. That's probably the one that got your fish. I could not do that. And a lot of people was like, them are the kind you want to eat. But I was like, well, I'm not ready to try to eat that right now because of my stomach. So that guy was probably 20 years old, and I just couldn't do it.
Can you get zip up hoodies? I don't like pullovers. I don't know.
I'll have to check with them, see, but the ones that I've seen has just been the pullovers.
Yeah, and the ones, it's hard to do a design, but that's just like me. I would rather have a zip up, but with it being a design, I don't like something right here, or even just on the back. I don't know. I'm picky though.
So, the baby goats, for the people that's just hopping on here, the baby goats, the two that 3-8 had that she wasn't taken care of. I think we bottle fed them. We milked her, got the milk, bottle fed them for 2 days. She took one back the third day, and then yesterday, I think it was, she took the other one back. So she's feeding all three of them now. And Mama G, she lost the little white goat. She lost it day before yesterday. Yeah, it's very sad, but it's just one of those deals. We tried everything we could, but we knew something was wrong with the white one because it had a big belly, but Mama just pushed it away. So one thing I've learned is if goats know something's wrong with their babies, they push them away.
The roof of the tractor looks sharp. Please be careful not to cut your head getting on and off.
Yes.
Watch out.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's sad. It is, but and that's what's so hard is you grow attached to them. And Rosie said, "I watch you guys every day. You're amazing." Well, thank you. Um, and even getting rid of the goats, it's so hard because you grow attached to them. I think we got like 5 or 6 of them out there right now that really needs to go to new homes. And I guess I could post them. I need to post them, but we usually just wait for the auction. But maybe post them and somebody locally want them. That's cool seeing you milk a goat, since I milked cows for years.
It'd be a lot better if we had the stand. Like, we may still go ahead and get a stand. I don't know about building one. I think we need to get one.
Oh, the stand ain't hard to build. You just put up a little chair deal and a little deal for them to come up on.
And something kind of like for cows, put the head in and then put a dill to keep its head up there.
The house, we're still waiting for them to the builders to come in.
The truck is still in the shop. Debbie's asking what happened to the truck. It's still in the shop. It's on international back order. I guess the hood, like the roof is.
Yeah.
And so we can't, normally they just keep the roof on and you could still just drive it until they get all the parts, but I don't know. They already had it off because they thought they had all the parts, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I wish.
No rain.
We're going to have to call them because here's the deal. It's almost impossible to do things around here without a pickup.
Yeah.
It's
He's had to borrow a few times.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Sabas. I didn't know how much we really needed it until we had it. And a pickup, my goodness, we use that thing every day, so we got to do something to get it back, or they need to get us a rental or something.
Stephanie, what size shirt do you wear? Is that a medium? Thank you for thinking this is a medium, but no, it's an extra large. That was Dean. Carly's doing good.
Yeah, she's doing really good. She's just recovering. She's up, walking around, moving around a lot better tonight.
They'll start the house once we go to leave for Alabama.
I know. Maybe we just need to leave more often so they can go ahead and get everything started. Yeah, that ain't no joke. But another thing we did tonight was
The night rose.
the boys. We went down to William and Ree's, and the boys had went fishing. And Leighton caught this humongous catfish, and then they went down to a little small creek area where water's drying up, and it's just a little puddle, and they threw their little throw net out, and they caught hundreds of little fish. So they brought a bucket up to the house that probably had, I don't know, 600-700 in it. And I was like, holy cow. So we ended up bringing that bucket down here, throwing it into the pond. And then we went back and got 4 more buckets. So we got, I don't know how many thousands of little fish we got out of that little creek, but they are in the pond now. So that was a big help for sure.
What happened to Carly? She got spayed yesterday. So she's doing good. She's doing good so far. Debbie, let me know what Addison would like for her birthday. I really don't know. I still haven't got her birthday present, and usually I try to get it a couple months ahead, or at least a month ahead, just to kind of be there. But I don't know. That's something you're gonna have to help me with.
We'll see. Jerry says, hello, Stephanie and Brandon. I'm Becky from Kentucky. I just wanted to stop and say I love watching your videos every day. Thank you for taking the time and sharing your days. Well, you're more than welcome, Becky. Thank you so much for watching and sharing and leaving comments.
Teresa Addison's birthday is actually September 6th, but since that's, the time we're going to be going towards Alabama, we're having her birthday party a little bit early.
Yeah, so we'll be here in just a couple weeks. So yeah. I'm sure she talks about her birthday 7 months before her birthday. That's just her. She loves birthdays, and she will wait. She loves. I think of what it was is one year we was in town. She talked about it, and she got so many letters and stuff in the mail. And I remember her always wanting to go check the mail. Yeah.
The turtles are thanking you for all those fish.
Yeah.
The buckets of fish, you gave a feast to the turtles. Sorry.
Yeah, the turtles can't eat all of these things because there are thousands of them. They had a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun gathering them for sure. Most of them look like little bitty perch. Yeah. Neil said he stopped having birthdays.
They're making them too old.
Yeah. Is there any way, let me get this. Is there any way you could date your videos on the day you video them? I never know how old the video is. Bonnie, I will see if I can figure something out on Facebook and do that. Maybe, yeah. Because right now, the videos on Facebook is about a week and a half out. Yep.
My backup camera went out in my Ford on December 22nd. They said it was going to be ordered. Them back ordered. Never came in.
Well, they've had her truck for about 2 months now. Maybe 3.
Maybe 1. I don't think it's been that long.
Chris says Coghill does a dating thing. Okay, I'll look into that, and we'll see if we can fix that. We're trying to, so many channels is like, Facebook has. They're their own people, and here's the deal: if you have issues, you never really get to talk to nobody. They just send emails whenever they feel like.
Hello from Idaho. I enjoy watching your videos because you keep it real, making it possible for me to learn as your journey continues.
Well, thank you.
Maybe you can just say Happy Monday or Happy Tuesday, like that.
Yeah. No, we still got 3 puppies left.
Yep.
I think next time, because we almost had all the puppies taken care of, we thought, but next time I think I'm gonna put it like I know why people do deposits now, so for sure they're going to come back and get the puppy. They'd already be gone.
Yeah. Boise here.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely see if we can do the Dayton deal for sure. But, well, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock here. We still got some things to do around the farm. But we wanted to hop on here and visit with y'all tonight. So, any last questions, anything like that, let us know so we can. Yes, we're not going to keep a puppy this go around. Debbie will be 64 years old next Wednesday. Well, happy early birthday.
Yes. Awesome. Grand Stephanie, I have an older sister that she is unable to get because of her health. I shared both your sides with her. She said it help Thursday. It's the days.
Thursday.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Next month.
Another fun night. So if you're new to the channel, we always try to go live once a week on both channels. We do have morning with the Eddies, but we've just got things going on here right now. We've got to get taken care of before we get back on track. Hopefully, like I say, keep us in y'all's prayers. And yeah, that's for sure. So, but anyways, we will have a video out here tomorrow night or tomorrow evening. And Stephanie released her video today. So if you haven't got to watch it, go over and watch her video. It's got you. Carly's in that video, right?
Yeah, talking about Carly and the llamas.
Don't forget about our membership. You can come over and watch the videos. VIP, you'll get to watch the videos. And one good thing about that is if you join our membership, you can go back and watch every VIP member video that we posted from the start, and the pictures and all that good stuff. VIP grants you access to everything, and we'd greatly appreciate it. And we just want to thank y'all so much for all y'all's love and support, and we hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Oh, yeah, and Kayson found something on my video, too, if y'all want to see that.
Oh, yeah, go over there and see what Kayson found.
Mm-hmm.
And drop it in the comment box once you see it. We'll see y'all guys. Good night.
Bye.